see me, but welcome. I am letting the sun shine on my beautiful melanin skin. It feels great, but it's still a little humid today. I am in Texas, and so uh, it's a little hot, but I wanted to come on here talk to you guys about something that was in my spirit. Oh, that's somebody who got a. I thought that was an actual rooster or something. I don't know what I was thinking, baby. It's not the morning time. But anyway, welcome to another video with yours truly. I am Josie, and I'm the founder of Girl Plus Kingdom TV and Ministries, where I help you to transform in the areas of health and wellness, in the areas of relationships and discovering your purpose. I am called to help leaders to step into their rightful place in the earth and to do what God has called you to do. And so today we're talking about something relationally, right? I want to come on here because I recognize that um, sometimes we don't always feel safe, right? Whether that was your daddy walking out of your life, whether that was an ex that walked out of your life and you don't feel safe, whether you were taken advantage of as a child, whatever the case. But I don't want to talk about trauma today. I want to talk about how when you are in the presence of a man, how you should feel safe. You should feel safe. And what that looks like is emotional safety, right? You being able to express yourself, express your feelings, express your mind, express your heart, showing up being feminine, being a woman, having emotions, right? And not afraid to show those emotions. Like you're supposed to be able to show up and still be able to have those things. If you get into the presence of a man and he makes you feel like your emotions are too much, you're doing too much, you expressing too much, you're too sensitive, it don't take all of that, then you might not be in the presence of a man that can carry your capacity. And so I want to challenge you today. I'm not going to be on here long, but I want to challenge you today to really make sure that if you get into a relationship, if you thinking about marrying this person, before you do, ask yourself the question, are you emotionally safe around this person? Can they handle the weight of your emotions as a woman? I was talking to my sister and we was talking about this very topic, and I was telling her, I was like, I think that I kind of messed up in this area. I was a little bit too emotional with somebody that I like, or whatever. And she said, no, you're not too emotional, right? That's how God created us as women, to be emotional. And so I had to think about, well, then if you can't be emotional around a man, does that mean that that's not the guy for you? So that was my question. If you cannot be fully woman, showing up in all of how God made you to be, is that the right man for you? And so I should have put my notifications on snooze, but is that the right man for you, right? Hey, sis, welcome from Pensacola. Welcome to today's live. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hey, Christopher. But that's a question, are you with the right person? Am I with the right person? If I cannot show up and be emotional, and let's not get into when it's that time of the month for us as ladies, and we have to really just pray ourselves through that season, right? Or through that little moment of the month, because I don't know about you, but I get extremely sensitive. I'm extremely emotional around that time. And I'm not a moody woman or a woman that's overly sensitive or a woman that's so emotionally dysregulated, but I have my times where I'm just I'm not always emotionally, as we say, intelligent in the moment. So my emotions will show up in however ways. And I need to know that a man that I'm with, I need to know that he will be able to handle that. Right. And it kills me because we get into relationships with people, and sometimes a man will say, you too emotional. you got too much, it's just too much. And for me, I'm like, I'm a woman. What do you expect? I'm supposed to be emotional. I'm supposed to show my emotions. It's a part of me being a nurturer. It's a part of me being in tune with how God designed and made me as a woman. And so, again, if you get with a man and he cannot handle you emotionally, he might not have the capacity to handle his own emotions well. And so he won't be able to show up for you. And likewise, help you to navigate your own emotions, right? So don't feel bad if you are a woman watching this and you say, sometimes every now and then, I tend to be a little bit over the top. Sometimes every now and then, I tend to be more emotional than what I would like to be. You are a woman, okay? Just like they are men, you are a woman. And you were designed by God to exude that femininity, that nurturing spirit that you have. And just know that if you have a hard time with doing that in the presence of a man, I don't think that that's your guy. I don't think, or if it is, if he is for you, he would have to learn how to really show up for you so that you don't feel like you're doing too much, so that you don't feel like you're over the top. I can guarantee you that the way you express yourself and how you express yourself as a woman is natural, and you don't have to try to be masculine, put on this front, put on this mask, put on anything. In the presence of a masculine man, the masculine, he makes room and creates the space for the feminine to show up this way. He makes room and creates the space for you to be able to be 100. And again, if he does not, that is a sign that maybe he needs to learn how to readjust to your emotions, or he may not be the one for you. And I don't want to be with a man that cannot carry me emotionally, tell me I'm doing too much, telling me that I'm too sensitive, telling me I'm over the top, telling me I'm not supposed to be this way. Why am I so why am I so sensitive and all of that? It's just like asking a horse, why are they a horse? Why are they drinking water? Why are they eating hay? They are being who they are. They're operating in the capacity that God has created them to operate in. So listen, it's okay to be emotional. What's not okay is if you're with somebody that has a problem with that. Now I'm not saying always be emotional, always wear your feelings on your sleeves. That's not what I'm saying. Because we have to have some level of emotional intelligence and self as a woman. But don't think that you're crazy for being soft, for being too touchy, too emotional, and all of that. And if a man say that you are needy, or you too needy, you too needy, you too needy, I might want to reconsider that man. So you might want to reconsider that man. So I love you guys. That's what I have for you today. And remember, God created you to have those emotions that you have. Embrace them, welcome them, and then ask God to give you a man that can actually appreciate the essence of your femininity and the essence of your divine nature. Because a woman was created to be emotional. A woman was created with certain hormones that makes her emotional. And so if a man cannot handle the level of emotion that you have, you need to reassess that relationship, or you need to probably help him to understand how he can help your emotions. Hey Kevin, it's okay. It's okay. How you been? But that's what I have for you guys today. I wasn't going to be on here long. I've been working and doing a lot more behind the scenes. And so I try to make sure that I still come on and give you guys some wisdom or something that I feel led to say. But just know, as a woman, you were created to have those emotions, and it's okay. Very good. Me and the girl went out on our first date last Friday. Look at you. I see you doing big things, Kevin. Okay. And it's a blessing to be a blessing to you. Listen, you encourage me because every time that I get a chance to talk to you, it's like it's like a sense of purpose being fulfilled. And so it's an honor to be around other brothers and sisters in Christ that want to grow in God and want to move things forward in their purpose and in a personal life. So thank you for allowing trusting a God in me and for allowing me to show up and give you what you need. But I'm excited for you and I pray that the Lord will continue to, help you on your journey as you date and court for marriage. And that, I pray that this girl that you want, I pray that, God will reveal her heart to you in a way that you will see her and know if this is the woman for you or not. But you're welcome, Kevin. Listen, y'all, I love you guys so much. I'll check in with y'all on the next live. If you have not done so, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you, love you, love you. And I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day.